Hey girls, welcome to Fuck Back. I'm Camo.
I just came back from the date and they told me you still not that girl. Okay, so I'm Tasia and I just wanted to tell y'all this story real quick, okay?
Okay.
So I'm a very blessed girl because I don't have to pay for therapy. I have a podcast, so I just come on here and talk about it. But so me and Kim were just talking about some shit before the podcast. I need to stop cussing. And we weren't talking about that though. What were we talking about, girl?
Oh, Tasia was like, oh my God, friend, you have to see The House of Gucci. And I looked at her, I was like, Tasia, we literally talked last week when we recorded about the fucking movie. I literally went and saw it. So you were gonna say something about your memory.
Oh yeah.
You already forgot that. Look, here in real time.
No, but this is getting very scary. So me and my husband have had this conversation. Like, I'm on medication and like I don't take it the way that I'm supposed to a lot of the times. Like, but I feel so much better when I don't take it. Like, I think it's just time for me to stop taking it because this is something new. Okay. But we were having this conversation and like, there's people that I know that are on the same kind of thing as me. And they're having the same issues. Like, they constantly forget things or like they talk about the same things over and over again and like not really realizing that they're doing it. And it's honestly starting to scare me, like how much I don't remember stuff. Like, Gavin will like tell me something and then I'll be looking at him straight in the face and then I fucking forget everything. And like
if you were to ask like, what was I just saying to you? Crickets.
Well, that, and then like I'll ask him something and he'll be like, we've already done that, or like this has already happened, or we've had this conversation, and like he gets his feelings hurt because he feels like it's like so uninterested that I'm not remembering or not paying attention.
You can't keep up.
But I'm like, no, it's my memory. But like, I've never had this problem until the medicine, and like I've been on it for 2 years. So I feel like it's either time for me to start taking it, or it's time for me to start taking it because like I'm 23, I should be able to remember shit. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And so I guess what's going to happen is I'm just going to have to stop taking it, girl. But yesterday I went all day without taking it. I felt like a beauty queen and I woke up still a beauty queen. But I started feeling a little weird and like jello, girl. I don't know if you know what that means. Like my bones were so dry, girl. And I don't drink milk. You know what I'm saying? She needs some milk. Well, I don't have milk and I don't drink milk. I'm a dairy-free girl.
Yeah, no, we don't drink cow's titty milk.
Yeah, fuck that. That's disgusting. But anyway, so I had to take it, girl, because I was feeling crazy. And I mean, I feel great, but like if I would have taken it yesterday, I would feel like dog doo-doo shit. So I know that people are going to be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And you're talking so fast and I can't keep up. And that's cool. That's cute and gorgeous. But I got it off my chest. So thank you and God bless. But today we're going to be talking about embarrassing stories. And so I'm going to let Camo go first because I talk too much. Thank you.
Well, before we jump in, right now you guys are getting this episode on December 30th. I think.
Yes.
So the new year is here, girls. My homework to you would be to get out a little notebook and write down some obtainable short-term goals for the next few months and really implement a system on how you're going to effectively and efficiently execute all of those goals so that your long-term goals can come to fruition. Okay, that is my homework to you. We're going to start the new year with a positive mindset. We're going to be productive. We're going to stop wasting time, myself included. But no, my memory is so trash, Tasia. Ever since I had my bone marrow transplant in 2014, like I be getting Facebook on this day years back, and like all the time I see things be complaining about my memory. My memory is so trash. I feel exactly how you feel. So welcome to the club, sister. It's honestly a problem. Not us just being dementia girls.
Well, it's like annoying, but also like my medicine puts me in this really weird place in my head. And like I'm like constantly overthinking what I'm doing. I feel like I'm not myself. Like I can't put out good content. Like it puts me in a weird place and I'm tired of feeling like that. And it's so weird because when I got out of prison, I felt like amazing on it. And now it's just like, it does a complete opposite for me.
Maybe she just needs a little adjusting.
Well, they try to up my medicine, but it's way too high and it hasn't been studied for people to take it that high. And so I told them that I didn't want to do that. And so I just think it's time for me to stop taking it, to be honest. Like,
or there's like other ones out there that you could try.
I'm just like over it though. Like if I'm going to completely come off the medicine, like I don't want to switch to another one, you know?
Okay, per.
Okay, period, per.
Well, then, yes, let's get into it, girls. So today's episode, we are going to kind of do like a little continuation of our last episodes, we did some horror stories. So we're going to continue that series as we remember different fucked up situations. But today's episode is going to be a little bit more geared towards us embarrassing ourselves or being in embarrassing situations. So this embarrassing story for me.
I have to burp him, and they're going to be over here.
Oh, girl, it's okay. Live your truth, queen. Be a mom.
I feel bad though because people are going to be like, "That's so annoying."
No, people are going to be like, "That is so cute." He's a guest on the show. Okay.
So if y'all hear him burp, it's Princeton.
Put some respect on his name. Okay. Y'all act like y'all ain't never heard a baby burp. Anyways, so this story for me personally was very traumatizing. Ew, I got fucking hair in my mouth. Anyways, fucking rude. I went to Helen. If you're not familiar, if you're not a Georgia gal, Helen is like a river that people go tubing in. It's very cute, very gorgeous. Oh.
Don't do that again.
Don't do that.
It's my Instacart order though.
Oh. Hey, girls.
Hey, girls.
So, I went to Helen. It's a little river. We were tubing, but I went with one of my good friends and all of his coworkers that I met for the first time. And for whatever reason, so ideally you should they have these connectors that'll connect multiple people on their tubes, and it's just best practice to have a bunch of or multiple people, 2 or 3 people attached so that there's more weight. So if you get hung up on a rock where it's shallow, or you get stuck in a bank or something, you're able to all navigate together. Well, anyways, I got stuck with the worst person to be stuck with. Sorry, girl. You were very cute and gorgeous, but you were dead weight. Honestly, I had to carry us for so long because she was not helpful whatsoever, and she was having a horrible anxiety attack, which threw me into an anxiety attack, and I could just see it all over her face. But she was trying so hard just to laugh, but there were so many people. She was so uncomfortable, and we kept getting stuck on rocks because our stupid asses didn't rent one of the sticks that would push you off of if you get stuck. And so we were literally just way behind the rest of the group. And at one point, I don't know how she did or managed, but she ends up getting me, I end up flipping in the water. And it just so happened that the area I flipped in was 8 foot deep. I'm 6 foot. I could not touch the bottom. Okay, so I'm struggling like a cat trying to get up on this damn raft. And I'm obviously there. I don't have a surface at the bottom to jump off of to get into the raft. So I'm struggling to the point, it was several minutes. I'm oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Everyone's probably wondering, what the fuck, why is this fat ass struggling? Haha, look at that bitch. Probably not what they were thinking, but in my head, in that moment, that's all my anxiety was telling me. And then I got fucking Bozo behind me going, because she doesn't know, she can't her response to her anxiety was just to fucking laugh for 20 minutes straight. And so I'm over here struggling. She's laughing. People are looking. People are staring. She's bringing more attention to us. And then these girls right beside me go, not you, Miss Girl. Not you stuck in the river. Not you falling out of your raft. And I'm oh my God, they know who I am. This is so embarrassing. My hair is glued to my face. I'm soaked. I'm struggling to get in this raft. And then I noticed these 2 girls at the shore filming, and they were laughing, and it was just so embarrassing. So if you have that clip, please send it to me right now. Please. If you were one of those girls who experienced that moment, I'm so sorry you had to see that. But bitch, don't ever tell anybody about it, okay, bitch? Because it was so embarrassing. I did get in my raft when I got to a shallow end, but at that point, I just embarrassed myself for the rest of the day and just really put a damper in my day. But yeah, probably not that embarrassing telling it, but in the moment, I wanted to dissolve and disappear. Mm-hmm. So yeah, what about you, bitch?
Well, honestly, I didn't really. Who was calling me? I'm not answering. Thank you.
Are they at the door?
Well, it says leave at door. Thank you. Period per. Mm-hmm. Oh my, whoops. So sorry about it. But there's this one time, girl, when I used to have the key to the streets, I was on felony probation, and I was on it for 4 years. And obviously you have to drug test if you're on probation for a drug charge, blah, blah, blah. And so anyways, I'm pee shy. Don't know why. I've always kind of been like that. And for some reason, it just takes me a long time to pee in front of people. So when I would go and drug test, it would take me a long, periodically rough time.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, I would have to drink a gallon of water and I would be there for hours. Unless I forced myself to literally about piss my pants, I was not going to be able to pee in front of this probation officer. So everything went smooth every other time. I mean, I would be there for multiple hours and it would fucking suck. But like I had prepared her that I was pee shy and I would eventually be able to produce a sample, but just get like, give me some fucking time, put some respect on it. You know what I'm saying? And she was very, very cute and gorgeous and nice, but something about it was just very intimidating. So anyways, this one time I just couldn't produce the urine for her, girl. And I had already drank a whole gallon of water. My stomach was fucking bubbling up, girl. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I've been sitting on this toilet for 45 minutes. This is embarrassing. Like, grow the fuck up, Tasia. Just take a pee, girl.
It's tinkle time, girl. Just tinkle.
And I would literally sing in my head, "Don't go chasing waterfalls," and it still wouldn't work. So I'm like, what's happening? So I just start squeezing, like just start pushing out, girl. A little bit of urine came out, and then a little droplet of shit. I mean, what?
In the sample cup?
Yes, girl, in the sample cup. And I was like, and I literally look at her and I was like, whoops, little fart. So I was like, that's embarrassing. So I pulled the cup out and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a fucking droplet, girl.
You handed that to her?
Girl. I was like, this is all I can produce. And she was probably like, that's a little bit more than I fucking expected, girl. But she didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, us women got to stick together. She probably didn't want to embarrass me, girl. And she was like, well, I might be able to make it work. So literally, oh my fucking gosh, she took it out. Mind you, we have to go out of the bathroom. People are fucking standing around. It's a shit cup with urine in it. She did her best to test it. Obviously, it came back negative, girl, because I was a damn beauty queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked out doing the walk of shame. And so I just literally, every time I went in there, the embarrassment, my heart racing.
Was it the same person every time?
It was the same person every motherfucking time. So she was like, oh, here comes shit McGee. So that was the most embarrassing. Like, I will say that was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened. Also, don't tell nobody about this. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like on a day-to-day basis, I embarrass myself all the time, but it's like, little micro embarrassing moments. But I don't know. Some just really sit with me. But I think it's time for a little breaky break. We're right at break time. Okay, perfect. We'll be right back, girls. Hey, girls, we're back.
Hey. Okay, that was so annoying and disgusting. So we were just talking about, I'm not going to tell you what we're talking about because we already know, like, why are you saying that? You're annoying.
Right.
So basically, I just wanted to say that I have no idea what to say.
Well, I just want to address the elephant in the room. I'm looking like a gosh damn beauty queen.
You are. You fucking are, queen. The one day you wear makeup, I don't.
I know. I never wear makeup on the podcast, so I'm like really feeling myself today, girls.
Well, honestly, like I never get ready for the podcast. And like I always imagine when the podcast started that like we were going to look like beauty queens every day and blah, blah, blah. But like it's never happened. And
whoever edits it, they make it look very nice though. Because when we send the clips, they don't look as glamorous, in my opinion.
Yeah. But also, like, I just feel like we don't really have to. I mean, we get on TikTok.
No, we're fucking gorgeous beauty queens.
Regardless.
Bareface. Like, we don't, no. We don't require that. Girl, what?
It costs.
So yeah, let's do a little. Well, I'm fucking tooted. Let's continue the stories.
Okay, so what is another embarrassing story that you think you'd have?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell this story on my mother's behalf because she's not here to tell us. She would always tell this story to literally everyone, and she thought it was the funniest shit ever. So when I was like 12 or 13, maybe, keeping the theme of shit stories, I was constipated. And I went to the hospital, and mind you, girls, my whole life people have mistaken me for a female. Also,
because you are.
Tasia, while we're on the topic though, that is the number one question people ask. They're always like, what are your pronouns, queen? And I'm
a woman.
I feel like I have addressed it so many times, but I guess not everyone sees the same things. I don't care about pronouns. He, she, anything in between. As long as you're respectful, we are good to go. It's all about context with me. But anyways, people do always mistake me for...
Your eyebrows look amazing, queen.
Do they?
Yes.
A little intergalactic moment.
Wow. And look at mine.
I mean, she's still very cute and gorgeous. very much a beauty queen.
Thank you.
So, anyways, so I always get mistaken for a female, which is fine. I don't take offense to it. But when I was younger, I was like a little uneasy about it because I don't know. So I went to the hospital. I needed to shit. I hadn't shit in days. I was backed up. I was in pain. And I'm laying here like laid up in the bed like this, covering half my face. And this nurse comes and she starts asking me questions. And she's like, when was your last menstrual cycle?
I would have said, I'm on my period right now.
I didn't I didn't know how to answer that. And like, mind you, back then, I was still getting used to like being myself or whatever. And so I shot up out of this bed. I said, what? I'm a boy. Just like the way I responded and the look on this woman's face after I corrected her, she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know. My mom was literally crying her eyes out, laughing so hard. Like, and this nurse, because at first when she asked me when my last menstrual cycle was, there was like a long pause. Let me say that. There was like a minute long pause. I didn't know what to say. I was waiting for my mom to answer, but my mom instead starts crying, laughing. Like, she's just like in tears over there. And the nurse is like looking at my mom like, what is funny? Are you on drugs? Probably was, but I don't know. The nurse had no idea why my mom was laughing. And so then I just shot up and I was like, I'm a boy. But anyways, that was an interesting, funny, embarrassing moment for me. But yeah.
Also, this might be like really strange, but like I used to get really embarrassed like when I was in jail or prison. I don't know what it is about prison and jail, but like they're like really completely different, even though it's like this, I don't know. When I got to prison, so many people, girls, would hit on me and it would really embarrass me because like I'm not into girls. And so like, how do you respond to that? And they're like dead serious. And then like kept thinking that like I was going to be like gay for the stay girl. And it just wasn't.
Gay for the stay?
Yeah. And it just wasn't happening. And so it would just like really embarrass me. But
you
like.
didn't diddle no skittle in there?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I did not. That was so scary. I can't believe I just
No, ma'am,
like
no clam.
No, it was just like really embarrassing. But like these girls would be like, well, because when we were in diagnostics, you couldn't get store, but like if they knew people at the prison that were already in general population, they would get them store for them. And they're like, well, I can get you store. Bitch, I'm good. I'm a golden goose. I will not be here for long. I am not going to, like Hemo said, diddle your skittle for a motherfucking ramen noodle soup.
No.
Thank you and God bless you. I will fucking starve, which I did. You know what though? I was thinking about, girl, I'm about to be snatched when I get on general population, girl. And I was looking like a gosh damn beauty queen. I lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks. Wouldn't recommend, girl, but you be starving in diagnostics, girl. You be starving, but like I was looking snatched, girl. No wonder motherfuckers cannot fucking stop hitting on me, girl. Look at me. Okay, anyways, that was annoying.
I'm screaming
myself.
We always say that I'm screaming, like literally, and there's like no response. It's just I'm screaming.
I know, it's like I made that TikTok, like, or I was like talking to my grandparents one time and they said something really funny and like I didn't laugh at all, but it was funny. It was very comical and I literally go, I'm screaming.
Always, that's like my go-to response.
And they were like, you're screaming? What's wrong? They said, you're screaming? What's wrong? I didn't hear you scream. Who's screaming, Tasia? And I said, no, I'm screaming like it's funny. Well, you didn't laugh. Oh my, okay, it's fucking trash. I don't even know. Fuck it. Fucking forget it.
I can't. Sometimes it's hard to laugh at things, but it's funny. Like, so I just say LOL verbally.
Tell me you're on antidepressants. Tell me you're on antidepressants.
Tell me you just got your nails done without telling me you got your nails done.
If you know, you know.
I'm fucking weak. Okay, so what else embarrassing stories? Let's see.
We're going to take a little break and we're going to come back.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that and think on it.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, queens.
Hey, queens.
So, I'm like struggling to think of any other embarrassing stories. What about you, friend?
You know, same here. So I think what we need to talk about is just how perfect we are because we don't have any more embarrassing stories. So obviously we're just fucking perfect.
No, I don't know. One time I got in a wreck with one of my friends, and it was, I don't know if that's really embarrassing. But the way I had like wrecked my car, it was just like, really, are you fucking dumb? bitch. No, but it was like raining, and I had like picked up my friend Orion from work, and I was taking her home. It was late at night. It was pouring rain, but like I can remember this moment so vividly. Like I can remember the conversation we were having. We were like gawking over this boy that we went to school with, who was in our theater class, who, looking back in retrospect, was fugly as shit. But like, I don't know why we both thought he was just so fucking hot. He fucking smelled like shit all the time. Like literally the worst BO ever. Every time he'd fucking hug me, it was just like, damn, I can't breathe. But we still thought he was very cute and gorgeous. So we're sitting there talking about him, and I don't see this stop sign approaching, and long story short, I slam on the brakes. My car hydroplanes across the street. But like the way, for the visual people or for the audio people, basically I was approaching like a T intersection, right? So the stop sign was dead ahead, but there was a road right here in front of me. And then over this road, there was like a big hill. And then it like went up, but it was like a dip in the hill. And basically my car, the front end dug into the hill in front of it. And so my back tires weren't even on the ground, on the road. Yeah. So my car was just sitting in the earth, like literally dug into this mountain. And I just remember the impact was so intense. And I'm like we hit the fucking dashboard, and I look over at Orion, and I can tell she's trying so hard not to laugh. And I looked at her, I said, if you fucking laugh, I'm going to punch you in your face, bitch. I was like, are you okay? She ends up laughing. Obviously, I didn't punch her in the face, but it was just so fucking funny afterwards. Because like we get out of the car, and like my car is hovering off the ground. Anyways, I ended up smashing my front end. Didn't total the car, but I had to get someone to pull my car out. It was just so embarrassing. Like my car. Oh my God. Speaking of cars, I just remembered an embarrassing story. Okay, so my next embarrassing story. Anyways, so I used to work at the pharmacy at Walmart, right? And I would go in there late as fuck, high as shit all the time. And one day I came in there, and I was like literally overslept. I was like 30 minutes late, and I zoom in the parking lot, and I just jump out of my car, park it, and get out. I didn't look back, nothing. Anyways, this girl that I was like used to be cutesy pootsy with, she was like, Cam, are you on drugs? And I was like, what do you mean, girl?
I would have said, yes, I am.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, why do you ask? Your car, did you see the way you parked? No, girl, like I just parked in a parking space, right? I didn't look or nothing. Anyways, I left. I was like, I need to go take a 15. I swear on my mother's grave, there was somebody out there taking a picture of the way I parked. I zoomed in and like princess parked. And if y'all don't know what princess parking is, it's basically where you go in another parking spot, and like your front end is like, easily to get out. Anyways, so I princess parked, but I didn't park in a parking space at all. I was literally in the middle of the aisle. My whole car was. Like, people couldn't go around my car to go park. So it was just this car, like, not even in a parking spot, literally parked dead in the middle. Anyway, so I went out there, and I, like, walked past my car until people stopped taking pictures of it. I walked past like it wasn't my car. I'm like, who the fuck did this stupid ass shit? It was so embarrassing. I had to get in and, like, do the drive of shame, repark myself. But yeah, I can't think.
Me either. The only other thing I can think of that's been like really embarrassing, but like this is so normal for women, is like being out of the pool all day and not realizing that my tampon string was hanging out. And a lot of people are like, why don't you just cut it, girl? Because I am scared that it would get stuck up there, because I know people that literally have done that and they cannot find their tampon up there. And I'm not trying to get no toxic whatever syndrome, girl. Thank you. I mean, period per her. And I have a lot of, honestly, I have so many embarrassing stories. I need to stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother's be getting on my damn nerves. I say, stop the cap. Stop the cap.
God,
okay, period per. Like, can you be quiet? And I also hate that I say period per because you're here. Like, shut up. But anyways, there was one time where I sold a $2,500 MacBook
Oh, no.
For a $20 piece of drug, for a sack of drug.
Tasia.
Yeah, for like, I'm not gonna, I hate when like, because I feel like a lot of drug addicts are always talking about a sack of dope, dope this, dope that. So I don't want to say that, but like, it was literally like for a meth girl. Like I literally was like, a girl, I'm so broke girl, but here's my whole brand new MacBook. That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. And that's what I was back then was, the definition of me was embarrassing. And so, yeah. And then also another thing that's embarrassing is like getting a DUI and then a week later, the same exact cop pulls me over for another DUI. That's also embarrassing. Also another thing that's embarrassing is getting arrested a month after that DUI for the third DUI. You know what I also know what's embarrassing is going to court and then literally saying that this bitch, they didn't say this bitch, but like that's what they're thinking. This bitch done got a DUI one time, and then a week later she got a second one, and then a month later got a third one. So she doesn't give a fuck, and that is when they sentenced me to prison. You know what I'm saying? So that was also embarrassing. What's also embarrassing is sitting in the jail cell. Another thing that's embarrassing is being embarrassing, and so I'm just tired of the embarrassment, and so I'm very blessed and grateful for where I'm at today. And thank you and God bless.
If it'll even the playing fields out. Speaking of selling your MacBook for drugs, I didn't sell my MacBook for drugs. However, in high school, I was very boy crazy and very embarrassing and very desperate for some dick. I knew I was getting
some things never change.
I can't. No, I'm a Virgin Mary now, bitch. No, so I had traded a MacBook for a shitty computer, a guitar, and this boy's nudes.
Queen, as you should. As you should. It was getting dry.
I can't believe that. Still to this day. It was embarrassing, but I ended up getting another MacBook anyway, so.
So I've actually had 3, which is so ridiculous. My Mac, so I'm not going to say who I was on tour with when I was 16, but it was multiple influencers. And, you know, you might think influencers are not like grimy and they might have.
Oh, girl, they are.
They might have money or whatever the case may be. But like people that had twice the amount of followers that I did had obviously $0 because I was on tour with these bitches. Okay. And I brought my MacBook and it got stolen on the tour bus. Okay, yes. And then nobody wanted to claim it. Oh, you must have left it in a hotel. Bitch, I didn't leave it in the hotel. I left it on the motherfucking tour bus. You broke ass bitch. And I think I have a hint of who did it. But I'm not going to come for them because like they done fell the fuck off. And you know, put some respect on.
Yeah, don't beat a dead horse.
Yeah, enjoy that MacBook. Enjoy it.
They probably still have it.
It's probably old and dusty. Yeah, it's slow as fuck. So anyway, so I had to get another one. And then that other one is the one I sold for $20 worth of drugs. Who does that? Fucking pathetic. And so then I got this one and she's very cute and gorgeous. Okay. She's very cute and gorgeous. So anyway.
I know, I love the touch bar.
I do too, but to be honest, like I don't, like, okay, I'm grateful that I got it because like obviously like we use this for the podcast. And like, I'm not going to say I never use it. I do use it for online shopping. Why the fuck is that the only thing I use it for? Can't really tell you. But I can say that when I got it, I justified spending the money because I would use it every day. And I have yet to do that. So I just like, and a lot of people are like, oh, I want to get a MacBook. I would not get a MacBook unless you literally need it for something that only Mac has, or unless like you literally use a computer every day. Honestly, I take that back because like just having a Mac makes me feel good about myself. I don't really know.
No. I was about to say, bitch, like I would absolutely encourage people to get a Mac. If you have the funds to do so, if it's between a Mac and another laptop, absolutely get a Mac because Macs, they have softwares and stuff where they literally can't get viruses. Like you don't have to put all this software on your computer. It just naturally blocks the hackers, that bitch. I love Mac. After I got my first Mac in, what was that, like 2011, I have never looked back. I think I had like two laptops before that, and they were trash. They like didn't even last a year. And like, I just can't do that. And Mac, just everything is like, it's made for creatives. Like they had the creative in mind. And so everything is just easy to navigate through. And it's just very cute and gorgeous. It's always fast. It's always reliable.
Queen, look at this girl's mugshot. She is working it, girl. I just laid, Queen.
I can't. The smile. That was me in my mugshot. I smiled in mine. I was like,
I did it my prison ID, and the reason being is because so when you first get to prison, they take your first mugshot. They do this shit on purpose, and they will tell you they don't give a fuck. When you first get to prison, you have to shower in this lye shampoo. The shit dries your hair out. They don't give you shampoo conditioner in there. They give you this like blue soap. So I had to go like 3 weeks without washing my hair in there after the lye shampoo. So okay, we had to put lye shampoo in our hair. It was fucking naughty as fuck. Okay, wet. Put it in a bun. Then they want to take your mugshot. This was me in the mugshot. I was fucking pissed like this. Like I was fucking sad. Really and truly, I'm motherfucking pissed because I got lye shampoo in my hair and I can't wash this motherfucker for 3 weeks. You bitches are crazy. So anyways, and it was embarrassing because they're like, by the way, this does go on the computer. And I was like, I'm screaming because I already knew people they couldn't wait to see my mugshot. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just fucking haters. But anyways, after you get out of diagnostics, they retake your picture again. And that's the one that they replace online. So bitch, skin clear as fuck, lost 20 pounds, bitch. Yes, honey. And my hair was dry.
Is that the one was on your ID?
No, that was that was when I was leaving. So then they take another one when you leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one was crusty, musty, and dusty. But the other one, like I was like very, very happy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting out of diagnostics. I'm about to give me motherfucking commissary, girl. So I'm like this in my mugshot. And the police officers in there were fucking cracking up because I was like, I'm so excited, girl. And I was like this. And if you can see me on video right now, like, or if you can't, I encourage you to watch it on YouTube because you got to. But yeah, so like, I was like talking to the officer. She's like, "Are you ready to take your picture?" I said, "I've never been more ready, girl." And I was like, "Oh, by the way, does this one replace it?" She lied to me. I think she did it on purpose, fucking bitch. But anyways, she was like, "Actually, they're gonna both be on there." And I'm like, "Fuck!" So I had to make sure that everybody out there, all my family and stuff, they knew that I'm living lavish. You know what I'm saying? Like. Lost 20 pounds, looking snatched. I might be in prison, but I'm making the best of it. So I was like this. So I was so excited, girl. So I called my mama and I was like, "Mama, you can't wait to see I look like a beauty queen in my mugshot." She was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Girl, I look so good. Look it up." She was like, "That is not funny. That is not funny." And I was like, "Girl, everything is very cute and gorgeous in here, girl. I am at a diagnostics.
Why so serious, mama?
I am smiling like a beauty queen, girl. I cherish that picture, girl. Because let me tell you something. When I looked at that picture compared to everybody else's mugshot, I was like, damn, like I am a motherfucking 10 in this bitch, girl. Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people in there are not very cute and gorgeous. Not very cute and gorgeous. I look very good. So that's all I have to say for that. Thank you.
I'm trying to find my mugshot. I literally was smiling in mine, but I was so high and Tasia.
That's my favorite girl. She is very cute and gorgeous.
I can't.
She's so cute and gorgeous. Okay.
I'm trying to find. I know I've put it on Twitter before. Yeah, I was straight up smiling in mine too, but they took it like a second later after they told me, so I wasn't even looking at it. I'm like looking off into the distance. It looks. I hope I can find it. No, they took my prison. Oh my gosh. When I left prison, this officer, he was so fucking rude and annoying. He was like, mind you, I'm a girl. So when I'm leaving prison, he was like, or before he let me go, he was like, "So did you like bleach your hair in here?" And I said, yeah, I went to the salon. Did you put like peroxide in your hair or something?
Like, no, girl. No, I did not. Actually, it was more grown out. It was more fucking grown out. I literally go, yeah. What? And he was like, "Well, it just looks lighter here." And I was like, I mean, probably the fucking footage I'll be taking pictures on or some shit. Or maybe it was raining that day and the other day it was more bright. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Can I fucking go home? Like, I was out on parole at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was my release day. What does it matter if I bleach it, girl? What does it matter, girl? So I literally am like, "Okay, queen, pop off." Like, I'm not going to sit here and argue. Like, this motherfucker just like had the audacity. And he was rude as fuck, always walking around the compound like, "Ha, I work at a prison. Fuck you, bitch." Like, first of all, you work at a prison, girl. You work at a prison. Don't come for me, bitch. So then when I'm leaving, out of the prison or whatever, I was like, that's the first thing I told my mom. I said, this motherfucker just literally asked me, did I bleach my hair? Where the fuck I'm gonna get bleach?
Right.
Where the fuck I'm gonna get products to do that, queen?
I can't.
I was looking like I done died and came back to life when I got out of prison. I'm dead ass serious. I look like old. Like, that's the first thing my dad said. He was like, damn, you look old. Yes, queen, I literally have been in prison for 8 months, okay? Washing my hair with Suave.
Ew.
Yes, that's all you could get in there. No, actually, you can get Garnier fruit teas. But still, it's not good for your hair, girl. You know what I'm saying?
We use Olaplex over here,
that's what I kept saying. I'm telling y'all,
where's
girl,
Olaplex?
Y'all will make mad money. Y'all will make mad money. Get some Olaplex in here. Some Biolage. And actually, as a matter of fact, I worked at the store. I tried to tell these bitches, but they don't want to listen. So for y'all listening at Lee Arundel State Prison, I tried, and these bitches don't give a fuck. So y'all enjoy that Garnier fruit tea.
I can't. I was scrolling looking for my mugshot, and I found something else that's just so embarrassing. Please look at that.
Cam, is that you? Yes. No, it's not. Cam, hold on. Be still. I'm posting that on Instagram right now.
Y'all, that was me. So cute and gorgeous. The chains. Are you kidding me? Who was he?
I posted on my Instagram story. I said, put some respect on his name.
Tasia. I'm fucking weak. They're not gonna know who the fuck that is.
I'm tagging you, queen. They're gonna know.
Oh my god.
I said, put some respect on his name.
Y'all, this is so embarrassing. That's the most embarrassing thing of this whole entire episode. I can't. So, story time on that. Embarrassing. Talk about embarrassing.
Hollister, your model card.
No, it's Rockaware, bitch.
Doodle rock.
And those pants were probably Echo.
A lean back.
Look at that chain, though.
Back. It's bringing back apple bottom jeans.
You know what, bitch? I always had the ice. And you know what? Them bitches at school was hating me always. But I said, you know what? My drip real. And yours isn't, bitch. Your neck is green, can't relate. Even when I was a little youngster, as cringe as that was, that shit was real. Sorry, y'all couldn't relate. Anyways, so that photo was taken at Model Productions. I don't know if y'all know what that is. If y'all are familiar, probably not. It's like an old, long periodically time ago. So Model Productions, that in itself, embarrassing. I remember going around school and like, yeah, I work for Model Productions. I thought I was so hot shit. It was so embarrassing. It was a scam. A scam! So basically, they had like those setups at the mall where it would be like stages and you would come and like do a little catwalk or whatever. And then they would either accept you or not. Well, the first time I went, they were like, no, you look dusty. They didn't say that, but they basically were like, yeah, sorry, it didn't come through. Maybe change your outfit, come back. So I came back another time and I thought I was cute and gorgeous. Like I really came prepared. I had like this hoodie, this jacket with the fur. You know, that was popular back then, the bomber jacket with the fur around. Anyways, I got accepted. And then you had to pay like $150 for 3 tickets. You had to sell 3 tickets to get your photo shoot, your catwalk, and your talent show. And I ended up that was my photo shoot, the one I just showed you. Embarrassing.
A bad bitch.
And then I did a talent show, which I rapped about being a fat ass. My song was called Mr. Twinkie. It wasn't original. And but they gave me a 10 out of 10 on my talent. So that was that, but it was embarrassing as fuck. Looking back in retrospect, I'm like, who the fuck was that? That was not me.
She's so cute and gorgeous. Yeah. But anyways, honestly, I had a really fun time on this episode. Sometimes, like, it's hard to come up with, like, things, but, like, we always come through because, look at us. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous beauty queens.
Anyways, but we thank you guys so much for tuning in. Seriously, we can't thank you enough. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe.
Please.
And if you want to see us off the podcast, subscribe to our YouTubes and Instagrams and TikToks, because there's also some people on here that probably just found us on the podcast app. And we thank you and we God bless you. And I love y'all. And we will see y'all next week. Happy New Year, guys.